Hey everybody, and welcome to yet another video. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you would like to see how I achieve this look, stay tuned and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And this look, I decided to do something a little bit more neutral, but still, in my opinion, a little dramatic at the same time. So be sure to check out my last video if you haven't. I'll put the link below and stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Hey y'all. Thank you so much for coming back for another video. So yes, I am so excited, and you want to know why? It's because I got my Jaclyn Hill palette. Woo woo. As you can see, my big cheesy smile. And I am so glad she put the description or the name of the colors on the back of the palette itself. And look at these beautiful colors. My oh my. But this is a gorgeous palette, and that's a beautiful little message to the subscribers. And I am getting ready to highlight my eyebrow bone using the color Enlight, which is that shade right there. And I am just going to grab a brush that I usually use to highlight my eyebrow bone. And y'all don't mind me, I'm having like a whole conversation with my husband right about now, which is usual. It was his day off, so we had a lot of catching up to do. And you're just gonna go ahead and highlight that eyebrow bone. And as you can see, this color is just so highly pigmented. It's noticeable. I didn't have to go over it too many times. And next, what I am gonna do is go in with the color pooter, if that's how you pronounce it. Pooter, y'all. That's the color that I use. And I am just looking for my fluffy tapered blending brush, which is right there by Ruby Kisses, and that's what I highlighted my eyebrow bone with. And I am going in with the color pooter, and I am just going to go ahead and start applying that right above the crease. And I love this color. I can see myself using this a lot as my transition shade when I want to go in with a smoky look. Again, y'all, as you can tell, like, I really love this palette as if, like, I'm sitting up here selling it to you guys. And no, none of my videos thus far are sponsored. I pay for all of my products out of pocket. And I'm just making sure I blend out my highlighted brow bone color, blending that in with my first color, which is the transition. Next, I am going in with the color Huntz. And I'm just using one of my my Morphe brushes. It doesn't have a number. I do apologize. It comes in their little eye slayer brush set. And I am applying that still right above the crease, getting ready to work my way into the crease. And next, I am grabbing the color Jacz. And this is the color that I'm going to start getting ready to smoke out my crease in that color. I'm sorry, in that brush. What is wrong with me? That brush is coming from the Real Techniques Bold Metal collection. Again, it doesn't have a number. And I am just applying that right into the crease. And going back with that first shade, which I believe was Pooter. And just making sure I blend those three colors together. And next, I am grabbing the color Enchanted, and I'm getting ready to leave that on the outer V because I wanted a darker color towards the outer V, working my way into the crease. And I forgot to apply the color Pooter and the color Huntz right there in the beginning towards my tear duct area. I'm just applying that now and still blending in those colors so we won't lose them. And because I am a perfectionist, of course, I'm going to go over them several times. And I'm really trying to get my blendy game on point, y'all. And with that last brush, it's a random brush from Amazon. I am going in with the color Faint, and that is the color that I am going to apply to the middle of my eyelid because we're creating like a halo eye. And it's just like a flat, skinny shader brush. And as you can see, I love, like, you can really tell that she made this palette in love, you guys. I mean, I have no complaints. The palette itself is white, which already it's a little messy, but it's okay. And with this flat, I believe it's an eyeliner brush, I'm going to go ahead and dip into my e.l.f. cream liner. And what I'm just doing is darkening up my waterline, which is that section right there where your eyebrows start. And I'm applying that to the upper lid just so once I put on my liner and my lashes, it'll be nice and smoked out because I love that section to be nice and black because it looks so nice and so sexy and so put together. Yes. Next, I'm going in with my NYX matte liquid liner in the color black, and I am lining my eyes. And just be careful with the liner. And I do like this particular liner because it applies wet, but it does dry matte. And I love my liners to be matte. I've never really met a color where, or an eyeliner where I prefer it wet. I've always liked it to look matte. And I'm just creating my little wing. And now I am going back into that burgundy shade, the color Jacz. And what I am going to do is set that liner with the color Jacz. And I'm just using an angled brush. And what I'm doing is just smudging it into that liquid liner. And I am just chatting myself away. I told y'all hubby was off work and we had a lot to catch up on. It's always good times when I'm able to talk with him. He's my voice of reason. And still just smoking that in, making sure that the line is straight. And now I am going into my Eyelure, and that is their collab with krazyrayray, and I believe this is called Crazy Glam. The eyelashes, and I got it from my local Walgreens, and going into my Duo adhesive brush on. Yeah. Which is my lash glue. I'm just applying my lashes, and I did have to go and cut them to the shape of my eye because they are really, really wide, which is, you know, pretty good. And usually I don't include this in my video, but I didn't feel like doing much editing, so there you go. And I'm just pressing it into my lash. There you go. Booyah. I conquered. Next, I am going into my small smudger brush, and I'm going back into the color Jacz, and I'm just applying that to my lower lid because I want to smoke my lower lid out. And I'm just smudging it into the lower line. I'm sorry, the lower lid. And now I'm going back into the color Enchanted. And I am going to apply that to my lower lid also, but just keeping it towards the outer V. We're moving along, you guys. And going back into that cream elf gel, I'm sorry, the cream liner, I'm doing the same to my lower waterline, just applying that as a liner. And I know, I shouldn't be pulling my lower lids down like that, but I can't help it. It's the only way I can apply it, and just smudging that out. Again, we're trying to smoke it out. And with my Too Faced mascara, Better Than Sex, just applying that to my upper lashes and lower lashes. I'm doing it for the upper, that way it joins my falsies along with my real lashes. And I want some definition to my eyelashes at the lower lid. And yes, you guys, so that's pretty much the look. And I'm just applying my highlight, or the color, what was that? The color Enlighten, to my tear duct area. Okay, so this is the final look from this video, and I thank you guys so much for watching, tuning in. I love your love and your support and your comments, even on my social media. And please feel free to follow me on there. And always check the description below. I always put the products that I use, the name of the shadows that I use out of a palette, if in fact they have a name. And my brushes, I do apologize, they never, well, the ones that I own don't have a number on them, but they're usually either my Wet n Wild brushes or my Real Technique brushes, because those are the only brushes that I own right now. But yeah, feel free to check out my description box. And I thank you guys so much again. Until next time, peace.